and reset a bit. All right, so here's Governor Kemp. As we were thinking just alike. I just pulled up Governor Kemp, and Carlene has the post from X right now on your screen. You see this from Governor Brian Kemp out of Georgia. He says, as we remain in close contact with law enforcement on the ground, Marty, the girls, and I are saddened by today's tragedy at Fort Stewart. We are keeping the victims, their families, and all those who answer the call to serve in our hearts and prayers. And we ask that Georgians everywhere do the same. That is Governor Brian Kemp with a statement. Scrolling down, see what else do we have. So nearby school districts, or nearby schools and school districts were also on lockdown during this incident. For instance, Liberty County Schools was placed on a soft lockdown, including Button Gwinnett Elementary, Joseph Martin Elementary, Snells and Golden Middle School, just to name a few. We want to go back out now to our content partner in Jacksonville, First Coast News. They are following the story. So this is in South Georgia. So it is, correct me if I'm wrong, Carlene, this is closer to Jacksonville than Atlanta. Again, this is in South Georgia, so it's not far from the Florida line, I should say. But let's take a listen into our content partner there, First Coast News in Jacksonville, Florida. Let's take a listen in.
Typically, an Army base like this will concentrate much of their facility in one area for ease of, sort of day-to-day administrative. And then their training areas would be spread out, of course, across this much larger, almost 400 square mile base. So, yeah, there is an airfield there. The ABCT combat team area is not that far from it, but it is not that far from the rest of the base.
Vice Admiral Rory Snyder, this is Jessica Clark, and we have heard that 5 soldiers have been shot, and we don't know if that means wounded, if that means have succumbed to their injuries, but we know that 5 soldiers have been shot. What does that indicate to you at all?
Well, clearly whoever perpetrated this was looking to go after soldiers. And in this case, unfortunately, was successful to some extent. The military is, going to report only what they know, which in this case is that the soldiers have been injured at a minimum. So a casualty could be someone injured or killed. And so, we'll just have to wait to see and get updates on the condition of those soldiers, and of course, wish them well and hoping that they all turn out okay.
And sir, the Fort Stewart has released a statement, and it says that there is no longer an active threat to the community. Does that indicate to you that the person that they were able to apprehend is working alone?
That would be the way I would read that.
Yeah.
If they believe that there is no longer an active threat, then clearly they're confident that they have apprehended the person responsible for this.